Hello everyone and welcome back. It is Michael from Hollow Thrills back with another video, and we are here today at probably one of the hidden gems of the theme park world. We are here at Knoebels theme park here in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. This is probably one of my favorite theme parks in all of the US. I haven't been any out of the US, but as far as in the US, this is probably one of my favorite theme parks because it is so different than any other theme park around. They still use tickets, they still use, there's no fast pass, there's no anything like that. They have really good prices as far as everything, and everything is just so classic out here. It's just a different park from anything else that you've been to, but this is where we're going to be here for today. I'm going to show off all the rides that they have here as far as their coasters. We're going to ride a couple, show it off to you guys. Should be a good day, and show off some food that they have here as well. But before we get into all that, make sure that you are subscribed and have the bell notification turned on, and also go over and check out my Instagram and my Twitter to get any up-to-date news that I have about any other theme parks that I've been to or will be going to in the future. Now let's head into the video. So the park actually opens at noon, so first thing we're going to do is get some lunch, and we're here at the Alamo pickup window, which the Alamo's a restaurant right next to the sign that which we started at. But here's their pickup window, so we got a chicken and waffle sandwich, which I put some pepper relish and some maple syrup on, and it has chicken, bacon, spinach on a waffle. Should be really good. So, just finished it up. It was really good, actually. It was very good. The pepper relish could be a little bit hotter. I did really enjoy it, but the waffles are actually freshly made, like right before you, like right as you're ordering it. So everything in that was fresh. The chicken was crispy. There was bacon on it. It was just really, really good, and definitely would recommend it. And honestly, people were walking by as I was eating it, and were like, "Oh man, I could get a chicken and waffle sandwich. That sounds really good." And it was, and they were absolutely right. It was really good. So walking around this park, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the park, what makes it a little bit more special is that it has a campground actually in the back half, and it's free admission to the park. All you have to do is pay for those tickets, like I said. But yeah, the admission to the park itself is actually free, and there's I believe four or five different coasters. There's the Phoenix, which is a Pennsylvania Toboggan Company wooden coaster, the Twister, which is Pennsylvania Toboggan Company wooden coaster, the Black Diamond, which is kind of like a dark ride mixed with a coaster. Then there's also Impulse, which is, I believe, an Intamin shuttle coaster. And I'm trying to think if there's any more. Oh, and there's Flying Turns, which is a wooden toboggan coaster, which is one of the only of its kind. Probably one of the most classic and relaxing rides here at the park is Old Smoky, which is a small passenger train that takes you directly through an area of the campground and back into the woods. Next up, we have the Knoebels Haunted Mansion, and terrifying adventure awaits in darkness. There it is. We're gonna head inside there. This is actually probably one of the most classic dark rides in all of Pennsylvania, and maybe even the US. It's a very good ride. Time for our first coaster of the day, though. Arguably one of the best wooden coasters in the US, the Phoenix. It's our first coaster. Well, it is starting to drizzle a little bit, and Apparently there has been lightning in the area, so they did shut down Phoenix literally right as I was the next person in line, so I had to get off. Maybe we'll head back there later if we're able to get on it. But we're going to head to Black Diamond next and get on that because that's an indoor coaster. The Black Diamond Mining Company. This is a dark ride / roller coaster that got opened, I don't know how many years ago, like 5-6 years ago here at Knoebels. Got moved from the Poconos, and it used to be called the Golden Nugget. The line's very long because everything else is closed, so let's get in line. Up after that, we finally have a little break in the thunder and lightning. It's still a little bit drizzling, but Phoenix is back open, so we're gonna finally try to get a ride on that. That coaster is just amazing. Phoenix, it's like something you've never seen before. It's a really good classic coaster that just hugs you in all the right ways. It's got those old school buzz bars, no seat belts, like little to no safety whatsoever, which make it probably one of my favorite wooden coasters of all time. And in 2018 and 2019, it was rated the best wooden coaster in the US by Golden Ticket Awards. So it's definitely one of those really good coasters that if you're in the area, you gotta go on. But you got those like bunny hills that give you that really nice ejector air time. My butt was pretty much out of the seat for 50% of that ride, but it is really a fun ride. Here's the newest addition coming soon to Knoebels here. It's called Tornado, and it's just one of those like spinning like top type rides, but it's a really cool looking ride. They have a few of these that I have been on in the past. But I like just the whole theming of this ride, seeing that it's called Tornado. All the stuff is like it's been in a tornado. Like that little shack is kind of like tilted to the side, all the fencing's tilted to the side. It's just really cool theming for just a basic flat ride. And here is our next coaster on our little lineup here. Twister. It is another Pennsylvania Toboggan Company coaster and a very classic Woody. So that coaster right there and Phoenix are the two heavy hitters in this park as far as it goes for the best coasters in this park. And honestly, it's those two are the ones that started off and made this park the kind of gem that I could say, the hidden gem of Pennsylvania as far as theme parks go. Because they're just so classic, so timeless, those two coasters, and they are amazing. There's no words to describe how great those two coasters are. Here's one of the coasters I had mentioned earlier today. This is Flying Turns. It's a wooden toboggan coaster, one of the only wooden toboggan coasters in the world. Unfortunately, it is closed. It has been closed for the past year or so due to them replacing most of the wood that you see in the turns. They are looking nice and brand new, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go on them today. But it's a really nice coaster, and one that makes this park, another reason that makes this park one of a kind. Just look at that nice banked turn that is completely trackless. It's awesome. Here's a little bit of a closer look, because there's apparently a viewing area here that I had no idea about, but a little bit closer look of this coaster, and actually there is a sign that says this is the only trackless coaster in the world. And it's a fairly smooth and fun ride, I will say, but it's just really cool. And this is another one of the really big, really nice quirks about this park. So this is probably one of the best carousels in the world, for one reason only, personally for me, other than the fact that every single horse is customly made and everything, but they have a system that you grab a ring and you collect rings while you go around if you're on an outside horse, which is why they have an inside horse line and an outside horse line, which is what I'm currently in. But anyways, so you grab these rings and you're able to collect them, but they have one special ring called a brass ring, and it's an actual brass colored ring that if you get it, you get your $2 tickets back. It's really it's a really cool carousel and definitely one of a kind. So the whole concept of this, like I said, is that claw right there that has rings. It's rings that come out of this little claw here that as you're going around, you try to grab them and collect them. And then after it, you throw it in. And you see, she just ran up there because that lady right there grabbed the brass ring, which means that she gets a free ride. But yeah, I just love the whole concept of this attraction. It's just really cool that they have the rings there and everything, and it's one of a kind for this type of carousel. Well, we have 2 more rides for today. We have the Knoebels Grove train, and then right over there, as they're heading over the hill, we have Impulse. That's our last 2 rides of the day. So let's head into the train first. There's the other train coming past us. Probably one of the coolest things about this train, though, is that it goes directly under Twister. Look at all the people waiting for Twister. But yeah, no, I love this train. It goes back through the woods, back through the campground. You see it go under Twister. It's a really cool train. Sometimes if we're lucky, while we're going back here, there would be a deer sometimes in the back here as we're going through the woods, and it does appear that we do have a deer today. Let's see if we can see him. I did see him. I don't know where it went, or her rather. Where'd they go? But yeah, normally they'd be right around this area because they put out some corn for him. But I think it went over that way. There she is, right there. It's really cool though, this train, because you could get chances like this to see wildlife. Alright, like I said, after we got off that, last ride of the day, Impulse. It's a really nice shuttle coaster, and it's actually fairly smooth, and it's probably, I think it's the newest addition to the park. So we have wrapped up our day here. We just finished Impulse. It was a great ride, honestly. Still one of the smoothest rides in the park. It is so smooth, but I will say that was probably one of the most awkward coaster rides I've ever been on. I don't think a single person other than me said anything the entire ride or made any noise. It was very awkward. But anyways, I really enjoyed my day here. The rides here are fantastic, and like I keep saying, this is a hidden gem of Pennsylvania as far as theme parks go. So Knoebels Grove and picnic area and everything, you should definitely check it out if you're in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It is a fantastic time and some good, down-to-earth, old-fashioned fun. But if you enjoyed, please make sure you drop a like and also comment telling me if you've been out here. Honestly, I would like to know if you've actually taken a trip out here. But as always, I'm Michael, and this has been How It Thrills, and I'll see you guys next time.